Alright, so good evening everyone. Masyado ba malakas yung music? Okay. Sige, good evening. Dali lang. Check lang natin if everything's working fine. So, thank you so much for logging in on time. So, meron na tayong 6 viewers. So, sino man kayo, magandang gabi. Introduce yourselves. Kindly post a comment in the comment section. Introduce yourselves kung sino man kayo para I can greet you in the live stream. Alright, sige. Sandali lang check lang natin if everything's working well. Okay. Hindi natin nakikita ang chats. Yun lang, hindi natin makita. So, sige, welcome to the pilot episode of Digital Pub, Brewing Digital Conversations. Sige, while waiting for the others. Guys, let me know kung masyadong malakas yung yung music. I'm not able to monitor it here. Sige. Okay. Brewing Digital Conversations. Sige. I'll wait. Okay, sige. Hindi natin makita. Yun. Okay. Yun. Okay, sige. So, again, good evening everyone. My name is Ben Francia, and for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm a digital marketing consultant, and I run this digital agency called Francia Digital Marketing. Okay. Sige, never mind. Hindi natin makita yung comments Pag-aralan na lang natin on the next episode. Sige. What I like about doing online streaming, your excuse to make mistakes. So kahit na gaano ka daming practice, talagang may bloopers pa rin Okay, sige. So, shout out to everyone who's watching. I want to greet the members of the Francia Digital Marketing team. So, guys, thank you so much for the support. And like what I said, this is our first episode for this online live show, Digital Pub, Brewing Digital Conversations. So, guys, if you have any questions, anything related to digital marketing, just post it in the comment section below, and I'll be glad to answer them in the next 1 hour, next 60 minutes that I'll be talking here and talking about digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and digital lifestyle. Okay, so aside from asking or answering your questions, of course, syempre, I decided to have a specific topic for each of the live streaming episode, and later I'll be talking about what are the different ideas or business ideas that you can start doing for those who want to start building an online business. So how to come up with a good idea, that's something that I'll be talking about later. But before that, allow me to say a few words lang about the new name of this show, Digital Pub. I've been doing, this is actually my 5th live streaming show, and I've been live streaming for the past 4 weeks. So this is a 5th episode already, but for the past 4 episodes, it's super generic kasi the intention was really just to go online and answer people's questions. Everything related to digital marketing. So it's more of like parang a freestyle ask me anything format. Okay? And when I was going through that format, sabi ko, why not come up with a title for the show? And there were several suggestions, but ultimately we came up with this title, Digital Pub. Why? Of course, syempre, I need not explain why digital kasi the topics that we'll be talking about for our weekly Wednesday night conversation is everything about digital, anything about digital. Pub, why pub? Kasi una parang sabi ko, pwede bang uminom while streaming? Sige, kasi what I noticed kasi, and even I myself, when I've been doing online events, trainings, webinars, and even those online events that I've been participating in, and those online events that I've been seeing online, sobrang formal. And sabi ko, why not come up with something more casual, something more relaxed, something more freestyle ba, in anything goes. So sabi ko, syempre parang mas lively ng konti, why not play some music in the background? Why not siguro pop open a bottle of beer and siguro habang nagkukwentuhan, kasi syempre parang di ba mas masarap magkwentuhan habang drinking your favorite bottle of beer. And syempre, you guys who are watching me tonight and those who are asking questions, I feel you are my friends. That's why I'm doing this and sharing to you my passion and expertise in digital marketing. Syempre, it's good to have a drink with friends while talking about the things that you're passionate about. So kaya digital pub, it's a place or it's a time for me to relax, still talking about my passion, which is digital marketing, and enjoying a glass or a bottle of beer together with you guys. So guys, pop open a bottle of beer and inom tayo while talking about digital marketing. So that's the whole kumbaga history why we came up with this with this name, Digital Pub. Sarap. Parang 1 hour ko yata pinalamig ko sa fridge. Anyway, so purpose. Why did we exactly come up with this online streaming show? So I mentioned already na it's my way of relaxing, but at the same time, it's something still in alignment with my purpose as an entrepreneur, to empower businesses to create success in the internet. So I still wanna share my passion and expertise in digital marketing. For those guys who really personally know me, when I talk about other things, hindi ako ganito ka lively. And it's only whenever I talk about digital marketing, anything related to technology and goldfish, okay, one of my other passion, yun yung mga times na talagang parang nagtutuwing ka lang eyes ko. And I feel I'm really contributing to other people because of how I answer people's questions. In fact, whenever I do my trainings, my favorite part really is the question and answer. Why? Kasi syempre, whenever I answer people's questions, I feel I can contribute, but at the same time, I also learn from the questions that people ask me. Kasi I must admit, I don't know everything about digital marketing, and I'm always kumbaga placed in a situation na may tinatanong din talaga sa akin na hindi ko talaga alam. In most cases, syempre, I have to be honest and admit na I don't know the answer to those questions, but that's an opportunity for me to learn something new. So I learn also from you guys if you ask me a question. So please post your questions in the comment section below. I'll later during the Q&A section I'll be answering those questions. So it's my way of it's still my way of sharing digital marketing. And also, syempre, I also acknowledge that there are also other experts out there who are really good in their kumbaga field, also related to digital marketing, who have been successful in different areas of digital marketing: search marketing, mobile marketing, search engine optimization, social media, so e-commerce. So what I plan to do in the next few episodes is I'll be inviting some experts, okay? Syempre, the requirements lang, number one, syempre, I would want to definitely invite people who can really contribute in the learning, meaning people that you can really learn from, who have been successful in their fields relating to digital, para you can learn from their experiences and their passion. Next requirement, whenever I would invite people, syempre I would want to invite people who are also passionate in helping other people. Kasi what really makes these kind of live events very enriching is the contributors kumbaga passion in helping other people. So you'll be very generous in sharing their learnings, sharing their teachings, and sharing the content that they contribute online. Lastly, kumbaga third criteria in the selection, dapat umiinom ng beer. Kasi hindi pwedeng mag-participate in the discussion without drinking a glass or a bottle of beer. So those are just 3 of the requirements and 3 of the criteria in the selection. Okay. So, with that, I would also want to announce that next week, in our next episode, same time, same day, Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m., we'll be having our first guest for this live webcast, this live web show. So, for the second episode of Digital Pub, we'll be talking about chatbot marketing. Okay, what exactly is chatbot marketing and how can it help you as a business? Okay, this isn't new, pero a lot of businesses still aren't maximizing or using this trend, this new technology. And our guest for this episode is none other than Mr. Ruben Angelo Cabantug, okay, who is a former brother of mine in a former life. Okay, long story. Okay, but this guy is really you'll really learn a lot from this expert who is a chatbot specialist. So stay tuned. We'll make sure that you follow our pages, subscribe to our channel, and para you'll get notified whenever we have a new episode. Yan, okay, sige. So, Ruben, we'll be waiting for you. Don't forget na magpalamig ng beer probably an hour before we start at 7 p.m. So, that's our next episode. We'll be talking about chatbot marketing. And guys, if you have any other topics that you want us to talk about, if you want us to invite a particular guest, okay, as long as hindi siya mag-charge, okay, ng guesting fee, and as long as I would say somebody who is within our reach, okay, yung reachable, hindi yung sobrang celebrity material na hirap ma-reach. Syempre we'll do our best to invite them and ask them to contribute in the show that we are doing. All right, sige. So sadali lang silent ko nga lang tong phone ko. Mali, dapat sinilent ko siya bago nag-start, no? Okay, sige. So we talked about the episodes that we'll be having in the next episode. So let's check if there are any questions already. Meron na bang questions dito? Wala pa yata. Okay, sige. I think shout out to the guys who are watching right now. West Trout, Faith Ople. Hey Faith. Mari Garcia, magandang gabi. All the way from the US of A. Yan. Kikinig, nanonood sa atin. Sige, thank you so much for watching and listening. Just post your questions in the comment section and we'll be answering those later. So, again, this is just our introductory episode just to launch this episode. Hopefully marami tayong naka-line up na guests to talk about their stories, their business, and how they have created success for their business online. So talking about creating business or creating successful businesses online, what I would personally want to contribute for tonight's episode is to share to you how can you come up with new business ideas. Okay, new business ideas that you can start doing, especially ngayon because of the pandemic. Ang dami naghahanap ng panibagong business opportunities, maraming nawalan ng trabaho, maraming they feel na the jobs that they're in right now aren't really that stable. So a lot of people, professionals, entrepreneurs are looking for new business opportunities. Alam nyo guys, this is something that I've shared already in the past episodes. What's good about economic downturns, yung mga ganitong medyo pababa ang ekonomiya. Yes, there are difficulties in the economy right now. However, ang daming bagong opportunities kasi because of the pandemic, because of these kind of situations, nagkakaroon ng it creates a need. Okay? And if there's a need, there is opportunity. Okay? So, I guess ang malaking question dyan is, how do you identify those opportunities? How do you identify those opportunities that are really profitable, that would really create success for you online? So, here are my suggestions. Probably, this is my basic formula in identifying what's a good business opportunity that you can get into, especially in these trying times. Number one, first suggestion is to find a passion that you can start as a business. So siguro do an audit first. What are the things that you really love doing? What are the things that you're really passionate about? In my case, medyo madali. I'm passionate about technology. I'm passionate about digital. My first entry point in digital marketing is really building websites. And the day I learned how to create websites, sabi ko, this is something that I would want to do. And another thing that I'm really passionate about is really helping people. That's why I got into this business of doing trainings, consultancy, and coaching, because I want to share my passion in digital marketing, and I wanna help people. Okay. In your case, think of a passion that you can start as a business. So siguro some clues that you can take a look at. Probably if you can ask yourself this question, like if there's one or two things that you would want to do, okay, and gusto mo pa rin siyang gawin even if you're not getting paid for it, and you end up doing that thing in long hours that you lose track of time, what would that be? Okay? So, pwede natin balikan, let's say, yung bata pa tayo, yung hilig natin. Okay? Some guys are passionate, let's say, into music, some into travel, some into fashion. So, try to identify these things that you really love to do, things that you're really passionate about. And this can be a starting point in identifying a business that you can start. Why is it also siguro important to start with your passion? Kasi starting a new business isn't easy. Okay? Yung first year nyo would be a struggle. Okay? In fact, sabi nga nila, 1 out of 10 new businesses close on the first year. So, 10% success rate lang. So, guys, expect nyo na if you're one of those few people na mahihirapan in the first year, if you don't love what you're doing, pahihirapan nyo lang sarili nyo. So, what's good about starting a business that's really based on your passion, the reward in itself is not really the profit, the success in the enterprise. It's really doing it. Okay? So parang lumalabas, if you become successful in it, it's just a bonus. Okay? That was the reason why I started a goldfish retail business before, kasi gusto ko mag-collect lang ng fancy goldfish. Sa akin parang Kung kumita ako, then good. Otherwise, sa akin, maganda yung collection ko. Okay? I guess that's a bit extreme siguro kasi malaki rin na gastos ko doon. Pero I guess from my end, it was a venture that's worth exploring because collecting fancy goldfish became a passion of mine. Okay? So start with your passion. That's the first tip that I can share to you. Second, after identifying a passion of yours, try to identify a skill or a talent that you're really good at. Okay? Siguro identify a skill or a passion that really intersects with your passion. I'm sure lahat naman tayo dito merong expertise. Mas sabihin mo, hindi ako expert, hindi ako authority. I'm sure in your circle of friends, you are considered an expert at least in one area. Okay? I remember there was a time na in my close circle of friends, kapag kami ko problema sila sa sa computers nila, ako palagi tinatanong. So parang nangyari, I became parang an expert when it comes to computers, technology, naging taga-troubleshoot ako ng mga personal computers sila. So in that aspect, in your close circle of friends, you can be an expert also. Try to identify what that is exactly. Another clue in terms of skill and expertise, like ano ba yung profession mo right now and for how long have you been in that profession? That is a clear indicator if you've spent like more than 10 years in that business or in that profession, in that career. I'm sure that's enough evidence that you are indeed an expert in that field. Meaning, meron kang skills and may talent ka in that particular profession. So see if that's something that you can that you can capitalize on. Alright, nakita ko nag-like si Mr. Mike Freak. So shout out to Mr. Michael Cubaria, a friend of mine from way back from high school. So I want to give credits to Mike, to Mr. Michael Cubaria, who is AKA Mike Freak. He's the creator of the music that we are listening right now. Okay, so thank you so much and check him out. Okay, sige, pa-plug lang kita, Mike, ha. Check him out on Spotify. Just do a search, Mike Freak, and follow him. Galing nitong itong kaibigan natin na to. So, and you'll be proud of him. Isa siya sa mga Pinoy na tumatapat sa mga house DJs in the US right now. All right. So Mike, thank you for allowing me to use your music. Okay, so going back to our discussion. So we talked about passion, we talked about skill. Another thing that you can take a look at as another criteria, find a business that you can contribute to society. A business that revolves around helping people. So, yesterday I posted something on Facebook and it got so many shares, so many likes. I feel a lot of people really can relate to it, especially those who are in the business of helping people. Sabi ko doon sa Facebook post ko na yun na you will never run out of customers if you are in the business of helping people. Kasi guys, ang daming nangangailangan ng tulong right now. It's really just a matter of finding out ano yung tulong na kailangan nila. Excuse me. Iyan, nanunuyo na ang lalamunan ko. Excuse me. So, find out what kind of help people are kumbaga needing as of the moment, and see how can you contribute, how can you help them out with their questions, how can you answer their questions, how can you solve their current problems. The current pandemic right now has created so many problems for so many consumers, and given your passion, given your skills, your talent, and your expertise, how can you help? So, hanggat meron nangangailangan ng tulong, merong may opportunity to help and to create an enterprise. So, those are the first three things. I talked about passion, I talked about skill, I talked about contribution, and lastly, of course, what would make this as a legit business would be overall opportunity, meaning is it something that people would be willing to pay for? Okay, so that's very important. Otherwise, if people aren't willing to pay for it, even if, let's say, for example, this startup business of yours is something that you're really passionate about, it's something that you're really good at, okay, it's within your expertise and talent, and it's something that helps people. However, if people are not willing to pay for the service, hindi yan negosyo. Tawag dyan, kawang gawa. Okay? So, nothing wrong about doing kawang gawa, pero what we're talking about here is coming up with a business, diba? So, the missing piece there is business opportunity, meaning people are willing to pay for it. So, siguro, if you have all these pieces together and you found an intersection for all these four components, meaning all those four: passion, skill, contribution, and opportunity, try to validate it as soon as possible, okay? Come up with your minimum viable product or your MVP. Throw it out in the open, meaning ask people, solicit for feedback, and ask people if they're actually willing to avail of that service or buy that product from you. The best validation is if people actually bought, if people actually subscribe to that product or to that service that you are wanting to offer. So those are my 4 tips, or rather 4 criteria in finding out or looking for a good business opportunity online, especially during this pandemic. So those 4 things, again, just to summarize: passion, skill, contribution, lastly opportunity. Okay, sige. So that's it. Let's see if we have questions. All right. I think si Mary Garcia has a question. Saan ba yung question ni Mary? Okay. Nawala na ako. Okay. Alright. Sige. Shout out to Mr. Ruben Angelo Cabantug. Bro, magandang gabi. Thanks for watching. Ang dami na naghihintay sa iyo next week, pre. Okay? Ready mo na yung ready mo na yung beer mo and all your lessons and insights about chatbot marketing. So again, pa-plug ko yung yung next episode. We'll be privileged to have Mr. Ruben Angelo Cabantug to engage us in the conversation about chatbot marketing. That's going to be next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay, sige. So, nasaan ba si Mr. Si Mary? Ayan, sige. So, si Mary has a question straight from the US of A. Okay. Sige, the question goes, what has more reach in terms of platform? Facebook or website? Okay, so that's a very good question and very a question that I would want to be asked. And a question na gusto kong sagutin. Ano nga ba mas mataas ang reach? I would say still sige, let me pause muna. Okay. I would want to answer right away website, but it's relative, okay? If we're talking about potential, your website has higher potential reach. Why? Kasi ang potential reach of a website is the kind of reach that Google has. So if you're going to compare like the amount of reach Google versus Facebook, I'd go with Google. Okay? I don't have the numbers in here. Later I'll check it out. Pero Google is still the top website, and Facebook, syempre, maraming followers, pero limited ka on limited ka on syempre, the number of followers that you have, the number of, let's say, number of reach. Kasi syempre, it doesn't mean na every, let's say, the number of millions of people on Facebook, lahat yon you can tap. So it's still relative, okay? So tama, relative reach din on Facebook and both on websites. Pero in terms of potential reach, mas mataas pa rin ang potential reach mo from Google. Okay? So through search engine optimization, you can show up in the search results. Eventually, you get better reach. And I guess one other advantage of focusing on the website, the kind of reach that you have on your website is more motivated. Mas mataas ang interest level and motivation to purchase. Okay? As compared to Facebook, syempre iba motivation ng tao when they are on Facebook eh. Syempre, like in your case, Mari, when you are on Facebook, what do you do ba when you're on Facebook? Do you go to Facebook to buy? No. You go to Facebook to watch people's videos, look at people's photos, to connect with people, to post your personal updates on what's happening in your life. So yun ang motivation mo. Yung conversion rates, because of that kind of motivation, tends to be lower. As compared to websites, conversion rates are relatively higher kasi they're more interested. That's why they went to your website because they want to engage you as a business, you as a brand. So that's my take on it, and that's my insight. Pero it doesn't mean you should choose building a higher reach on your website over Facebook. No. It's still, both are still kumbaga, valuable sources of reach, of traffic, of awareness for your brand. I would suggest that you still do both. Okay? Strike a balance kasi magkaiba naman yung I would say yung audience that they're targeting. Meaning in the customer journey, okay, people you can target on Facebook are more on the awareness phase of their journey. People that you can target on your website are more on the consideration and on the purchase stage. Okay, so what's good about doing both? You target all of your potential customers regardless of their phase in their buyer journey. So yun. Mary, I hope I was able to answer your question, and yeah, let me know if you have any follow-up questions. Okay, sige, good. So thank you so much. Shout out also to Migo, Delphine, and Sai Montes, who are also watching us and posted a comment in the stream. Sige. Alright, good. Sige. So, while waiting for any further questions, kung meron man, I would also want to share, tomorrow we'll be having a free webinar. Wait, saan ba yun? Okay, eto. Tomorrow, July 2, it's a Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. We'll be having a free webinar, creating a Facebook content plan. So for those of you guys who are medyo clueless pa in how to create content for their website and for their Facebook page, and bago pa lang yung Facebook page nila and hindi pa alam how how to plan for these content that they want to publish, this is a good starting point. This is a free webinar. Just sign up. Just go to bit.ly/FDMFB content plan. Masyado mahaba. I'm sure hindi nyo matatandaan. I'll just post the link in the comment section. So just click on the link and it will redirect you to a sign up page where you can reserve your seat, okay, for this webinar. Okay, so don't forget, this is going to be tomorrow, July 2, 6 p.m. Alright, sige, good. Meron pa bang additional questions? Okay. Walang additional questions. Sige. Okay, looks like we're ending early. But before we end, just a few more things. Guys, I hope you are learning a lot from this session. Let me know if there are any other topics that you want me to talk about. If there are any, let's say, experts or thought leaders or authorities in the digital industry that you want us to invite in the discussion, in the online discussion every Wednesday night, let me know. Post them in the comment section, and we'll try to accommodate all those topics and all those people that you suggest. Okay, sige. So feel free to share the link to this live show after we complete this, or siguro while we're streaming, just click on that below. So I think there's a start watch party button below, so you can share it to your stream and invite other people in your network, in your Facebook kumbaga friend network, to watch and learn from what we're talking about for tonight. Okay, sige. So before we end, okay, time is 7:39. I think we'll be ending at around 7:45. Before we end, guys, allow me to share to you something exciting, okay? Help me promote this show. Help me spread the learnings on digital marketing, and I'll give out something for free. Okay, so ganito lang, basic mechanics. First, ano ba talaga yung i-give out natin? I'm willing to give out a free website. Meaning, if you are a legit business and you don't have a website yet, or let's say, maski hindi ka pa legit business, you're still thinking of putting up a new business, probably na-inspire ka of dun sa mga ideas that we discussed for this evening, and you want a website for your business, we'll build your website for free. For the total cost of that website is somewhere around 50,000 pesos. Okay? Pero this is a contest para lang to help us spread the word. How do you qualify for this contest? Number 1, start a watch party. Click on the button below. Okay? And share this live show, okay, even the recording of this show in your network, and the person who gets the most number of views, okay, wins that free website. So ano ba 'yon? Okay ba 'yon sa inyo? Okay. Sige, last minute naisip ko lang 'yon just now, Okay, impromptu 'yon. Pero guys, isn't that exciting? Yes, we're giving out a free website that's worth 50,000 pesos. To win that free website, share this live stream, this pilot episode, okay? Click on that start watch party button below. Tag us. Don't forget to tag the Facebook page of Francia Digital Marketing, okay? And by next week, when we start our live stream next week, on the next episode, we'll announce kung sino nanalo. So guys, nothing to lose. Just click on that start watch party button, share to your friends, to the people whom you feel na magbe-benefit from the learnings that we are lessons that we're sharing in this live show. Okay? And if you feel naman it's not worth sharing, bakit nyo pipilitin sarili nyo just for the website, di ba? So, only if you feel that if it's worth sharing. So, again, click on the start watch show and share it, and we'll announce who will win. Don't forget to tag us and send us a screenshot no later than 5 p.m. Wednesday next week. Okay? Take a screenshot showing the number of views, and we'll base our decision on who will be the winner and who will win that free website worth 50,000 pesos. Okay, so time is 7:42. I think we're out of questions. Wala na tayong question dito. Oh, yan si Mr. Michael Cubaria yata may question. Dali. Hindi natin makita eh. Hindi lang, check natin. Alright, sige. There's a question. Okay, sige. Meron pa pala mga additional questions. Anyway, we still have time. We said, sabi natin, 1 hour. Okay, so we still have 17 more minutes in the show. So we'll start answering other people's questions. Question from John Elvin. Okay, so hi John. Magandang gabi. I'm a digital graphic artist. Do you have any suggestions on what is the best platform to post my works for startups, just to know people about me for the future business? So, if you are just starting out, building your brand, marami namang platforms that are available out there. I suggest take advantage of all those platforms anyway. They're free eh. So, number one, I highly suggest that you put up your own personal website. Number two, create a profile on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very powerful tool in creating your professional brand. Syempre, given na you create a Facebook page, create a YouTube channel. Okay? So, those are my suggested platforms. Those are for free, and kailangan mo lang is one full weekend to create all those accounts, optimize them, and put all your works in there just to showcase your expertise and start sharing all those content in the different social media networks. So, yan, ayun ang suggestion ko, John. I hope that answered your question. Okay, sige, there's a question from Mr. Michael Cubaria, our resident musician. Mike, his question goes, are paid ads worth it? Yes, paid ads are worth it if you do the right targeting. If you show your ads, if you target the right people. Kasi one major reason why paid media, so particularly Facebook ads and Google ads, aren't working, especially for those who are new to paid ads. They mess up the targeting. They're showing the ads to the wrong people. Okay? Ang nata-target na hit nila na people in Facebook, yung mga nagtatrabaho sa puso ko o sa puso nyo, tsaka kay Krusty Krab. Okay? One tip, whenever you try out Facebook ads, kasi that's the easiest way to start doing paid media. Ayun ang pinakamadali na entry point. So, when you wanna experiment on Facebook ads, my suggestion, rather than just boosting the post from your stream, go to your business manager. Okay? Go to business.facebook.com. That would give you access to your business manager account that is associated to your Facebook page. So not everyone knows, unfortunately, that such a place or such a feature exists. Akala nila Facebook ads is just a matter of just boosting, clicking on that boost. Kasi you have very limited targeting options when you when you do just the boost feature. The best way is to go to your business manager account and to create an ad there. And when you do so, you have so many targeting options that's based on people's behavior and people's interests, hindi lang basta demographics. Okay? And to make your ad campaign worthwhile, syempre aside from making the ads really, kumbaga, visually appealing, you need to set the objectives right. Kasi syempre, when you create ads, iba-iba rin yung objectives niyan eh. Okay? So I won't dive deep into technical discussions of Facebook ads. Actually, medyo hindi ko nga, ang dami ko sinabi, no? Ang tanong lang naman ni Mike is kung worth it siya. Yes, the answer is yes, it is worth it. But before you invest in paid media, my suggestion, invest first in your owned media, in those media channels that you own. So primarily your website, your Facebook page, your YouTube channel. I know you are on Twitch, so capitalize on that. All of the other social media places that you can create a presence in. Create a blog, okay? Those are different platforms that increases your reach as part of your own media. So do that first. Make sure that's solid before you invest on paid media efforts. Alright, sige. So let's see if there are any other questions. Okay, shoutout muna natin yung mga nanonood. So, hi to Maria Cecilia Roberts, Joseph Pabalinas. Hey, si Joseph, student natin sa Digital Marketing Masterclass. Almagaki, Jane Lakap, Fred, Neil, sorry, first name na lang si Bong, Mr. Bong Apelianes, our coach from Fitness First. Alex Rampas, si Dara, sorry, hindi ko mabasa. Si Dara, obvious tuloy na labo na mata ko. Okay, so for everybody else who's watching, thank you so much for supporting this show. Click on the start watch party so you get to share the live stream to your Facebook stream. If you have any other questions, we still have a few more minutes in the stream, and we'll be happy to share our insights. Hello sa friend ni Faith, si Andrea. Hey, thanks for watching. Okay, what's your reco in increasing website traffic? There are several ways for you to increase your website traffic. Number one, search engine optimization. You'll get tons of free traffic if your website is optimized for the keywords that people are Googling. So say for example, if you're in the business of, let's say, selling cupcakes, okay? How many people are Googling, let's say, cupcakes for sale or cupcakes for delivery? So if you rank for those keywords, if you show up on page 1, if you show up as on rank number 1, there's a big chance like 50% of the people who land on that page would click on your link. That's instant traffic to your website. Of course, social media. Be present in social media. Drive traffic from social media to your website. We've talked about paid media, Facebook ads, Google ads, of course, is a good source of traffic. Lastly, influencer marketing, getting other websites and other online personalities in social media to drive traffic to your website as part of influencer marketing. So those are just a few ways or different tactics that you can use to drive traffic to your website. Okay, sige. So si Kuya Simon Mallorca, magandang gabi. Thanks for watching. Okay. Si Alex also, shout out to Alex Rampas who's watching the show right now. Okay, guys, kung hindi pa kayo nagpa-pop open na beer, mauubos ko na to. Ito lang ang online live digital marketing show na pwedeng uminom. Pero beer lang. Mahirap uminom ng hard, baka mag-slur tayo while bulol na nga ako, mag-slur pa ako. Okay, so that's about it. Again, don't forget our contest. We'll be announcing the winner of the free website next week at the start of the show. If you want to win that free website that's worth 50,000, just share this live stream, click on that start watch party below, and the person who gets the most number of views and watches in the next week before we start our next episode gets that free website, and we'll announce that in next week's show. Okay, so again, I guess that's it. Okay, it's 7:52. We're almost out of time. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting this show. I'm very open for feedback. Alam ko marami pang kailangan ayusin dito sa natin, sa live stream natin. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, send me a private message or just post them in the comment section. I don't mind. Okay? Any feedback is good feedback as long as it's something that we can use to improve this this live streaming show. So again, guys, thank you so much. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you in the next episode. Same time, Wednesday, 7 p.m. We'll be talking about chatbot marketing. Thanks again. See you next week. Bye. Mike, thank you so much for the music. Let me know kung meron kang mga bagong music, share natin sa show. Guys, bye-bye. Thank you. Sige.